Perimenopause and Menopause short video series. Throughout February, I'm going to be sharing information on perimenopause, common symptoms, and what we can do from a nutritional perspective to help alleviate some of these and improve our quality of life. For a long time, talking about menopause has been a bit of a taboo topic, which is really strange given that more than half the population will go through menopause, and it's a natural part of our lifespan. Women just haven't been encouraged to talk about it, but this is slowly changing, which is great. It means that we can share more information and really help each other through this time. So, to start us off, I'm going to go through a couple of definitions. So, menopause is a retrospective diagnosis, and it's diagnosed once a woman has gone 12 months without a menstrual cycle. So, basically, from your very last period, once it's been 12 months, you're then in menopause. It's a specific point in time. The age varies widely, but majority of women will reach menopause somewhere between 45 to 55 years of age. For reference, in Australia, the average age is 51 to 52. And as I said, for most women, this will occur as a natural part of the process of aging and reproductive aging. For some women, however, they will go into menopause earlier, and this may be due to surgery, cancer treatment, or some other unknown cause. Perimenopause is the period prior to the diagnosis of menopause, and this can last anywhere from 2 to 10 years, sometimes more, but generally starts about 5 years before your periods stop for good and you enter menopause. So remember, menopause is when you've not had a period for 12 months. Perimenopause is the period leading up to that. It's the time when our sex hormones, so that's estrogen and progesterone, really start to fluctuate and decline. And this has a real impact not only on what we eat, but on our training, and can lead to some of the symptoms that women experience. Now, not all women will experience perimenopause. Some will go through it not having too many symptoms and sort of just realize that, oh, I haven't had my period for a while. It's now 12 months, I'm in menopause. Other women may have a few symptoms, may sort of think, maybe I'm in perimenopause, maybe I don't know. But for others, they can experience many, many symptoms, and it can be a very difficult period of time. The other thing is that the symptoms of perimenopause are they're varied and many, and they're different for all women, and they can also come and go, so that can make this time even more difficult and frustrating. So some of the more common signs and symptoms of perimenopause, obviously significant change in menstrual cycle. So this could be irregular periods. You could get a shorter cycle or a longer cycle. There's also the potential for some really heavy bleeding. So that's experienced by some women, which, that in itself can be a challenge. Mood changes are another one, especially anxiety and or depression. So we often find that women may go through that. Brain fog, that difficulty concentrating, sleep disruption, insomnia, waking up at night. You might also experience hot flushes and or night sweats. That for some, where that feeling of, you wake up in the night and you've drenched through the sheets, maybe your pajamas, and need to get changed. And that can be really, really frustrating and difficult time. Headaches are another one. Also, back pain, joint stiffness. We often don't associate that with, changing in our hormones and going through that transition. And of course, body composition changes, especially weight gain, and especially around that central sort of waist area, that central adiposity. And also, it's a time when it becomes more difficult for women to put on lean muscle. So there's definitely, some body composition changes there. So all of these can have a negative impact on how we feel and our quality of life. So over this next month, I'm going to delve into each of these and what we can do from a nutritional perspective to help alleviate some of the symptoms and help us feeling at our best. This is it is a natural time. It is a natural part of aging and the reproductive process. And, the more positive we can feel about this time, and the more we're able to help sort of alleviate some of those symptoms that we might be finding difficult, the better this time will be, and we can really sort of feel a lot better. So as always, please post up any questions you might have, but stay tuned for the next short video.